Very beautiful Saturday morning from wherever you are. This is Jalango TV and this is Bonga na Jalas. Now, yesterday at around 11, so it was around 11, I did put out a post on my Instagram page saying how I'd met my brother Oyoo, who is the CEO of Smart Data Analytics. And I said that we'd been able to get 20 scholarships. And for some young men and women, youth of Langata, to join this amazing college or this amazing program. And everybody flooded my inbox asking, who are these people? Or what do they do? How can I be part of the scholarship? How is it going to benefit me? What do I do? I want to join the IT world. Now, let me give you some few statistics. Right now, technology and ICT and IT is the future. If you have a skill in that industry, I'm telling you, you are in for the millions. Now, the brother doesn't even live here. He just passes by once or twice, yes, and he comes in here. So that's why you hear me trying to change my American accent. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing great.
Have you been?
I've been doing great.
Yesterday, when I posted about Smart Analytics, everybody was asking, who are these people? Now, let's just start. Jackton, who are you?
My name is Jackton, Dr. Oyoo.
Doctor?
Yes. I'm a data scientist and also a project management guru. My PhD is in project management. So I started Smart Data Analytics USA to fill a gap that was existing in the US, more so for African immigrants. When you go there, there are very few choices that you're told. Depending on who welcomes you to America, they're told you can be a nurse or a trucker, or a man. So some people go there when they have their careers. Like me, I went when I was already a banker. I had my degree and master's already. So when somebody is telling you that you're going to be a trucker, that is something that you cannot do. It will really demoralize you. So what I did is, I was shown this way and I was trained in data analytics. It's something that takes only 14 weeks. So when I went into corporate America, I realized the pay was very different. You make up to maybe 1 million Kenya shillings a month. But maybe you were making $3,000 before doing those other jobs.
Okay.
So then I realized what was happening in the company that I started for. It was called Wells Fargo. It's one of the Fortune 20 companies in America. It's a bank. I was a data consultant there. So I realized people are being employed every day. But these people don't come through universities. They have degrees, but they are trained in-house. Or they are trained by colleges like Smart Data. That's when I started this to encourage people, African immigrants, to join this lucrative field of data science and data analytics.
Wow.
Yes.
So you are, so what are you? What are you? If today you are a data scientist, right?
Yes.
You're a data scientist.
Yes.
As a career now.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. But you run Smart Data Analytics.
Yes. I run Smart Data Analytics, and it is a college in the US based out of Dallas, Plano, Texas, where we were training people on site before, but we realized the power of virtual training. We can train people from any part of the world. In fact, our students come from all over in Africa. Every time we have a cohort, we get people from Kenya, throughout the US, by the way. When I fly, I get highs and they tell you, Professor, how are you? Because I've trained so many people. And there are so many successful testimonial stories out there that they can see.
Wow.
When you posted, I could see my students talking, and I got so many calls just from your post.
Okay.
Yes. So
now we want to have an A to Z.
Yes.
Of Smart Data Analytics.
Yes.
So, but before we go there, let me get a bit personal. When did you go to the United States?
I went in 2011.
2011?
Yeah. I left when I was working already as a bank, a credit officer at Cooperative Bank.
So you are a credit officer at Coop Bank?
Yes.
And
I already had my MBA. I went there to study in California, San Diego for that matter. And then I did my second master's, and then did my PhD, and then learned data analysis, just like we're training people right now, which is a 14-week program. We learn data fundamentals. We learn something known as SQL for data analysis, that is structured query language, which is the universal language for data analysis. We learn tools like Ultrix, which is a business intelligence tool for data analysis, data preparation, and all that. Because in America, there's a lot of digital information, what we call metadata, be it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Marketers want to know trends. So you have to get this converted in a way that machines understand, and then we get insights to help in decision making. That is what data science and data analysis is all about.
Wow.
Yes.
Daktari, now you are really giving me the deep of it.
Yes, yes.
So you land there, you see the jobs being offered for you.
Yes.
You either become a tracker.
Yes.
And I have so many friends who are trackers and are doing very well in the United States.
Yeah.
But you decided to join the corporate America.
Yes, yes.
And that's when you started up joining and setting up Smart Data Analytics.
Yeah,
how long have you guys been in existence now?
Since 2017.
Oh, so 2017 is
so
when?
Right now we are on cohort 13.
Cohort
training
13.
is going on. Every year we train people 3 times. January to May, May to September, and September to December. So we train people over 12 times. And every class normally is around 40 to 50. So you can imagine how many people we have trained. These people go ahead and get 6-figure jobs. Some of them were earning minimum wage. Minimum wage is just $8 an hour. It varies from state to state. California may be 15, but in other places like Alabama, where I went to school, it's $8 an hour.
$8 an hour.
So you leave $8 an hour. After this training, you go to $50 an hour, meaning a ranking over 100,000. If you convert that with the current rate, it's over 1 million Kenyan shillings per month.
Wow.
So you see that gap and that difference. It improves your life greatly. And there's what we call work-life balance. Because when you're doing this, you work remote. You can even balance and do 2 jobs. Because you're working from home. Like me, you can see I'm always with my laptop. I can easily work from here and can connect with anybody. There are a lot of collaboration tools. I join meetings using things like GoToMeeting, WebEx, and you can do interviews with that. This kind of jobs, you don't even have to go physically do an interview. When you have trained, we give you a project that gives you the experience, because that's also always the stumbling block. After that, we do your resume, and we help you in mock interviews. Once you get an interview, we look at the job description and do an interview with you, so that when you go there, you're able to kill it and get the job.
Are the jobs available?
Thousands of positions. So if you're in the US, you just go to Indeed.com and select your city or a zip code and type business analysis or data analysis. You'll see 4,000 new positions. There are over 100,000 in the US. So what they do, they get employees from the likes of India, China, those who come with what we call H-1B visas, because they cannot find those people in the States. So we are training people to fill those gaps. And I've trained so many people, even here in Kenya, who can talk about this and who are working in American companies.
Okay.
Yes, and every day I do what we call employment verification. They call me and ask me how competent these people are so that they can be employed. Yes.
Now, what does it take for you to join Smart Analytic or go through this program? Because that is what everybody was asking me. How do I join? What do I need to do? And how much do I need to pay?
Okay, so to join, college degree is an added advantage, but we take people with high school diplomas.
High school diploma.
Yeah, that is just like the KCSE. Once you've done that and you know how to operate a computer, we only need basic, just how to start the computer, you know what a mouse is, because we start from 0 to 100. Because data is about information. We start by showing you how to create folders, how to show you the power of your computer, because you need a computer that is very fast. We download a lot of tools like SQL Server Management Studio, Virtual Studio. Those things are very heavy and they require a very fast computer. So you need a Windows computer that has 8 GB RAM minimum. You need steady internet, and you can be in any part of the world and you do it. If you have a college degree, that's an added advantage because you'll enter at a higher level, maybe a senior data analyst for that matter. But if you're a high school graduate, you can do it and you're going to be able to get a job because you have thousands of examples.
So let me ask you, you are telling me today,
yes,
if you are a student who completed their KCSE this year,
yes,
you have no reason
Yeah.
of joining a university now.
You have no reason of joining a university, but you can join a university and do this thing parallel so that by the time you graduate, it is complementing. You can start working even before you graduate, or you can even pay for your degree when you get a job through this data analysis thing, because there are thousands of positions that are available.
So I'm talking to parents out there,
Yes.
or young men and young ladies
Yeah.
who've just completed their KCSE,
Yes.
and they're wondering,
Yeah.
what next for me? Waiting to join the university, or I've already joined the university.
Yeah.
What would your advice be to them?
My advice would be that they take up this course very quickly. They register at smartdataanalytic.com, because right now as we speak, we signed a partnership, training and consultancy partnership with Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology. We are going to be able to offer this course to them beginning March 11th at a discounted price. In the US, when you're doing it, it costs $4,000, and you have a payment plan 4 times. In Kenya here, it's $3,000 right now through Jomo Kenyatta University. They'll be able to register at Smart Data Analytic. We will email them, we give them an account to pay through Jomo Kenyatta University, and we'll be able to train them. We deliver the training right from the US.
Wow.
Yes.
So if you are a student out there who's just completed
Yeah.
their KCSE,
Yes.
there's only one way to start making your money very fast, because there's a job waiting for you, a job that will pay you more than 1 million shillings every single month, and there are thousands and thousands of those jobs. The first thing that you need to do, number one, this is the Smart Data Analytics. Excel in data marketplace, business data analysis and modules. You see what they teach you: SQL, SSIS, Power BI. What is the name of that? Tableau.
Tableau is a data visualization tool, just like Microsoft Power BI. This is a business intelligence tool, but you use it to visualize and report on data.
Basic.
You can also do what we call data expressions, DAX, with Microsoft Power BI. Then we have Alteryx, which is a data preparation tool. It works more or less like SSIS, which is SQL Server integration services. So it integrates data from different databases to bring it together and be able to do a project.
So if you're watching this video, all I need you to do is go to www.smartdataanalytic.com, www.smartdataanalytic.com, and register now. Register now. When is the next cohort beginning?
March 11th.
March 11th, the next cohort is beginning.
Yeah, and that is the special one for people in 254 in Kenya. The one that comes at a discounted rate. We are doing it together with Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology. Yes.
And all you need to do is your KCSE.
Yeah, your KCSE, and you need a good computer. I just said Windows laptop with 8 GB RAM minimum, because we will download a lot of tools. SQL Server Management Studio, Virtual Studio, Microsoft Power BI, and all those that you're seeing there.
Wow.
And you also need steady internet.
Steady internet.
Yeah, and you don't need to stop your work if you're working right now, because the class will be delivered on Saturday and Sunday. You get 5 hours on Saturday, 5 hours on Sunday, and in the evenings because of the time differences in the US. So you just get 140 contact hours for the whole program, and then you are ready to go. You do a project which is in place of exams. We do a project instead of an exam. So everything you've learned is put in a project you do. It becomes your project portfolio. Portfolio, something like experience.
Wow.
That's what you'll talk about to the employers. If they ask you, what have you done with SQL? You tell them, this is my project. This is what I did with it. Yes.
Wow.
They ask you, which tool do you use for visualization? You say Tableau or Microsoft Power BI, depending on which one we're going to give you, because you have to take one of them. Okay. And we also know how to do dashboarding using things like Excel. Excel, as you know, is a very powerful tool, and that's where it begins. Because when you're given an assignment, you start from Excel. You're given a data dump, which is very dirty. So you clean it, you size it up using things like Power Pivots, or Pivots if you're an American, and then you take it to the modern tools like SQL Server Management Studio and write your codes.
Yeah. Guys, school is good, people. School is good. Daktari.
Yes.
I'm loving this, definitely. Me, I'm a community development student.
Yes.
And I do a lot of work with the community.
Yes, yes.
And I'm a member of parliament.
Yes.
And I work a lot with the community.
Yes.
And by the way, thank you for the 20 scholarships that you gave us.
Yes.
I hope that the young ladies and the young men from Langata will have a chance to join or get these scholarships. Will really change their lives. Because if you can get 20 young people earning more than $1 million shillings every single month, that is good for their families and good for everyone. Now, guys, there's something I want to tell you. This is not the first time I'm meeting Jekton. The last time we met, we were in Melissa, in Texas. Texas, Melissa. And I saw what a big difference in those in corporate industry in America, the corporate America, and our guys who are there also putting their hours and the hustle. You can see there's a big difference. And what I can tell you, if you get a chance to join these programs, do not hesitate. Do not hesitate. And I'm talking to parents out there who you've seen your child loves computers, your daughters love computers, they've always told you they want to join. We are talking to doctor. Is a doctor. Sio wa sindano, si ati nini, Panadol, ama Procaine syrup. Huyu ni daktari wa computer, IT doctor. So, okay, what are your titles?
A doctor, DBA, Doctor of Business Administration, Project Management.
Now, once you finish this program, what do you become?
You become a data analyst. You can become a
analyst,
business data analyst, SQL developer. You can be an SSIS developer or ETL developer. You can be a Power BI developer, Tableau developer, Alteryx developer. You can be a data modeler, a data scheduler. You can be all those terms, a lot of it. Data analyst and all those. Data scientist.
Wow. Which is the most lucrative one?
All these things are lucrative.
All this?
Yeah, because they start from $55 an hour, $50 an hour, going up. So depending on your experience, and you keep on adding these tools, new things keep on coming. Once you know how to use SSIS, it's very easy to know how to use Alteryx.
Okay.
So
now, I want you to look straight into the camera.
Yes.
And I want you to talk to parents.
Yes.
I want you to talk to the young people out there.
Yes.
Take us through smart data analytics and the reason why they need to join now. Back to you.
To your parents and those who are working in school, are working in companies, wherever you're working, if you want a promotion, you can do this and you'll be promoted because you become somebody who's an expert. You become a resource to your companies. To students who are just graduated, this is an opportunity that we had in the US. Now we brought it to 254. You can be able to take it at a discounted rate, and also we're giving you what we call a payment plan. You can pay it thrice, not once, because it's difficult to get that money at once. I know not everybody has that money ready in their account. We're offering to give it to you 3 times. You pay 3 times. And for the certificate that you'll get, it's between Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology and Smart Data Analytics, because I believe certificates are very important here in Kenya. In the States, what matters is the skill. They interview you to tell whether you have the skill or not, and they don't care about the certificate. But here, we have a joint certificate between us and Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology. So you can register right now. Go to the website, you're able to register, there's a portal there, and somebody will contact you from either Jomo Kenyatta University or Smart Data, and you'll be able to start on the 11th of March. Thank you.
Wow, that is Dr. Jekton Oyoo, MBH, CRE, GHC, music, and all those titles. But I needed to talk to you on this channel so that we can make a difference. I've always believed in empowering young people. And when we spoke yesterday and you told me about this, I said I had to share this great information. Now, guys, you know what you need to do. www.smartanalytic.com.
Smartdataanalytic.com. And by the way, the link will be on that video, right?
The link will be here.
On the video.
Actually, there's no need of... Here it is. Just read it here. Read it there. That's it. then also what I'm going to do, just check the description down on this video. Just click the link and check out if it's something that you want to do. This is Jalango TV and this is Bonga na Jalas. Appreciate it.
Thank you.